Hello, big world. Okay, I'm going to try to talk about this in the most educational way that I can and the least poor me, wham, I'm a victim way as I can. We'll see what happens. No promises. So, I have been trying to coordinate my health care, and it has been super challenging. So when I had cancer the first time, I had like government health insurance, and I was able to convince them to give me a year to have it not managed. So it was Medi-Cal, which is Medicaid, I guess, in some states. So straight Medicaid, like any hospital that took straight Medicaid, I could go there for my services. And as long as a doctor ordered it, you know, it would happen. I got to go to the same place for all my care, for my surgery, for my radiation, for my checkups, everything. Actually, even a social worker met with me for counseling. That is not the case now. I have private insurance. And so I got insurance that would cover an oncologist that was recommended by my first oncologist that was in a bigger city. And so I went into getting my private health insurance going. I used an insurance broker, which I didn't even know that existed. And I was like, I want this particular doctor covered. And she was like, okay, here are the things that are available to you. I picked one. So since this doctor is about an hour and a half away, the insurance company that I ended up getting has a lot more coverage in that area than it does in my area. So it ended up being that it was more difficult for me to find all these other doctors that I needed care from because I had chosen to have this particular doctor about an hour and 15 minutes away for my gynecological oncologist. So now I have a neurosurgeon, a neurologist, a primary care doctor, a hematologist, because they thought that I had blood clots and a stroke. And I did not have those things, but I did have a seizure. So I needed all those doctors. So now yesterday, today's Saturday, thank you God, no phone calls to make, but I literally spent 5.5 hours on the phone yesterday talking between the insurance company and the people who do radiation therapy, the radiation oncology that's just a couple miles away from my house. Isn't covered, so I need to make a request from my insurance company for out-of-network coverage due to hardship, and the hardship is that I can't drive because I had a seizure. And so all these things have to go through my primary care doctor. This is the thing that I think is really important that I wish somebody would have told me. All these things have to go, so the neurosurgeon at the university orders the radiation. Then it needs to go to my primary care doctor to then go to my insurance company for approval. It can't just go straight from the neurosurgeon who's performing my brain surgery directly to my insurance company. And so I don't understand any of that. So I'm basically trying to get my primary care doctor is asking me questions that I don't know the answer to. He got really frustrated with me and was actually really rude to me yesterday. It was really bad. But basically I have to stay with him. I mean, if I wasn't going to stay with him, I would need to find a different doctor, and I'm not going to do that until after my surgery. So now I'm dealing with the office staff, the referral coordinator at my primary care doctor's office to try to get out-of-network coverage from my insurance company to cover radiation close to my house. And that has been quite a challenge, but I'm trying to be very diplomatic. I'm trying to just stick to, this is the question that I have, and I try to take breaks in between so that I don't get too upset, because as soon as I get irate, as soon as I'm hysterical, the other person shuts down, because what I realize is that they're dealing with the broken system too, and they're dealing with this broken system every day. And so I try to just be really try to be really patient and try to be really kind and say, I need your help and what do you think we should do, and take it from that perspective. But yeah, wish me luck. Send prayers.